Hi guys, it's Nika, and it's still definitely a bad idea to be recording because I'm still very sick. In fact, I am recording this just a few hours after I recorded the last episode of this series, and yeah, I was not doing very well in this one. I'm not doing much better in this one either, but I am home alone. If only I had waited a few hours, that video would have turned out much better, but oh well. We are already at night 11 of my 13 Deadly Nights of CAS challenge, and today's prompt is Undead Superstar. And with this prompt, I was like, I better not make them look like Lestat. I better not make any references or anything that would remind me of Lestat. No Lestat coded shit. And long story short, I failed. But anyway, I don't think anyone is surprised. Meet Draco Sterling. His traits are high maintenance, self-absorbed, party animal, snob, and Aries. How many times can you become famous decade after decade without humans noticing? Draco stopped counting. Those weak mortals have terrible memory. He was a singer, an actor, a guitarist, a movie star, a fashion designer, a monarch's not-so-secret boyfriend. Name an art and he's probably done it. Just about 10 years ago, he faked his death to get out of a bad movie he didn't want to film anymore. And now he once again rose to fame at this, the young mortals call it the clog up sometimes. He enjoys their absolute adoration and thirst. Oh yes, how ironic that he is recording thirst traps for their pleasure, when he's actually the one thirsting. He's a vampire after all, and a vampire's thirst is never ending. However, the new era of society makes Draco's way of living more difficult. There are records of everything. It might just be a matter of time until someone cracks it. At least, that's what Draco's vampire friends say. For now, no one has realized that every person that brings up a theory about Draco's immortality on the clock up disappears and their account is deleted. When his occasional lover Amadeus announced he's throwing a big decadent party to prevent all of the vampire world being uncovered to the human world, Draco didn't hesitate and invited a bunch of fans who are too interested in him and might get too close to the truth. They love him. Surely they will love being his dinner too. Oh my god, I enjoyed creating this sim so much and coming up with his storyline, with his backstory. It was so much fun. I just love the idea of a vampire messing with someone. I mean, messing with the entire human society, basically, and just constantly appearing in their art. Sometimes he sings, sometimes he acts, sometimes he plays some instrument or makes clothes, and he's appearing over and over again, and he's waiting for them to notice, and they just never do. I just love the idea of an immortal person just messing with people like this, and yeah, maybe that's something to consider if I ever become immortal. That would be a really fun way to spend immortality, just over and over doing what he does. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't consider eating my fans. That's kind of an unhinged part, not gonna lie, but other than that, yeah, I love him. And as I said, it was so fun to create him and pick out his wardrobe. His style is so iconic. Oh my god, he's an undead superstar. Like, the prompt says it all. That's what he is. And I also like to imagine, there's this other vampire that I have. His name is Kalias. I like to imagine that Kalias and Draco met at some point and maybe dated briefly, or at least, did some wicked stuff together. I like to imagine that they do have some little history together. And maybe, you know how I said that Kalias' sister is a fashion designer? I like to imagine that maybe Draco wears her clothes. I mean, the clothes that she designs. Maybe they did like a collab or something. I don't know. But I kind of feel like making Draco sort of a part of my like main character universe, call it whatever you want. He won't have a big role, but I do like to imagine that he crossed his path with some of my other vampires. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Anyway, I'm trying really hard, but my voice really doesn't want to function anymore. So I think for today I'm just gonna go, and I will talk to you some other time when I feel better. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Take care of yourself, don't end up like me, please don't end up sick if you can, and yeah, love you guys, bye everyone.